Hi Aquariuses, this is Faith, the Course Divine Faith Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the second part of February 15th through the 29th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course, if it resonates, leave me a comment below. Now, if you guys did not get a chance to get in on my live free reading yesterday, I am going to do another one probably around 3 o'clock my time. I'm on Central Time, so whatever time that is where you are, in about the next 2 hours, I'll be doing a live on my channel for free readings, just in case you missed it yesterday, okay? But if you're interested in getting a personal or private reading, then you can check the description box below for any information in regards to that. Okay, but Aquariuses, let's get the hell started. So the first card we have is the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands can represent some of you Aquariuses could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Aquarius. Okay, hello. Oh yeah, I haven't said this. Hello, cross watchers. Hell fucking low. How are you today? Because I know you're there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We have the Two of Wands. That can represent also business partnerships, business contracts. Some of you Aquariuses, in terms of your career, you're about to possibly get news in regards to maybe somebody wanting to start a business with you, maybe somebody wanting to team up with you whenever it comes to business ventures. Okay, definitely before this month is over. Okay, this also could possibly represent some of you Aquariuses could possibly be starting a business with a friend. Nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I wouldn't dare fucking go into business with my family, but that's just me, but to each his own. Or at least I wouldn't go into business with them without having a contract. So keep that in mind. Have a contract if you're going to go into business with your friend, okay? Now, the Two of Wands in terms of a relationship can represent that if you're single, then a lot of you guys could be happily searching for somebody to be in a relationship with. It also could represent a sense of you searching for love online. You could be deciding to join dating sites this month. Definitely, probably this week or next week. Okay. But I really feel like the Two of Wands also can represent a sense of you getting back balanced. Okay. So it's almost like one of those things. It's like, I feel like the Two of Wands is like one of those cards where it's just like, you know what? I'm accepting my flaws. Okay. I know that I might be bow-legged, pigeon-toed, crooked foot, cross-eyed, buck-eyed, wig, no wig. I might be all those things, but that's okay. Somebody's going to love me for all those great things, okay? That could be where you're at right now, okay? Now, on top of the Two of Wands, we have the Six of Cups. What do you know? Six of Cups can represent nostalgia. The Six of Cups can represent you thinking about the past. Some of you Aquariuses could be back dealing with the fire sign this month that you dealt with in the past. Okay. Or this could possibly represent some of you Aquariuses are going to meet somebody online that you've actually known since childhood. Maybe somebody that you went to elementary school with or high school with. And it's almost just like y'all are going to reconnect online. It could be Facebook. It could be Instagram. It could be Twitter. It could be all those things. LinkedIn. I don't know what the hell y'all use these days. Okay. I'm old school. Snail mail does just fine. Okay. But I'm just saying. But the Six of Cups, if it doesn't necessarily always have to represent somebody come back from the past, but maybe it's a sense that maybe you run across somebody's picture online and then it just brings up memories. Okay. Or I'm actually getting that some of you Aquariuses, maybe some of you guys were possibly married maybe to a water sign or a fire sign, and you come across possibly an old photo album that maybe contained wedding pictures or something, and then now you're thinking about all the good times that you had. Okay. Just saying. Excuse me. But also in terms of that career perspective, some of you guys, the opportunity that's resurfacing itself already presented itself to you possibly 6 years ago or 6 months ago, and now you're revisiting it. Okay. Next to the Two of Wands is the Sun. The Sun can represent Leo. So some of you Aquariuses are definitely dealing with the Leo. This person to you can represent somebody who you have a good time with, very social, very fun. You guys possibly go out to a lot of events. You go on dates. It's just one of those cards where it's like you guys understand each other, which is good. Because the Sun is all about playful energy as well. It also can represent a sign of fertility. So if you don't want to get pregnant, I advise that you wrap your ass up in saran wrap every night while you lay next to them. No entry. Okay, just saying. But the Sun card is a really good card. It represents happiness. It represents destiny. So a lot of you Aquariuses, this new person, because this also can represent a new relationship as well. This person coming into your life is definitely somebody sent by the universe. Okay. And I do feel like the universe is probably now finally easing up off the gas on your ass. And they're giving you somebody that you can actually form a life with. This could represent possibly somebody from the past that you could be trying to give a second chance to. Okay. Different things, different strokes for different folks. Yep. Some of you guys have been waiting on this Leo to come back, or this Leo has been waiting on you, because then we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. The Three of Pentacles represents patience. It also represents, what's the word I'm looking for? It also represents Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So some of you guys, this person could possibly have Earth in their, I'm getting Moon on this one. Or their earth sign could be, or their sun sign could be, their sun sign could possibly be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they could possibly have Leo maybe in their rising sign, okay? But this is all about patience. This is all about divine timing, I feel like, with the Sun and the Three of Pentacles. Also, this can represent, if some of you Aquariuses are kind of frantic in terms of meeting somebody new, this says that, patience. You probably meet them in March or within the next 3 weeks, and I feel like this also can represent some of you Aquariuses need to just learn to be happy just being by yourself. And maybe that's why the universe is making you be patient, because it's time for you to be happy by yourself. Okay. Next to the Sun is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups represent soulmate relationship. So there is a soulmate relationship coming in, Aquarius. It could possibly be with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could have water in their chart, whatever the hell it is. Okay. It could be one of those things where this person could be like a fire sign, but their chart is predominantly water. So they could be emotional as hell, like a water sign, but they have like a sun sign as fire, But the Two of Cups also can represent a deep friendship. Okay. But this also could represent some of you guys are actually going to find love through work. So keep that. Some of you guys possibly work at a hospital or just hospitality, period. Some of you guys could possibly work in spirituality. You could be possibly a healer. It could be a lot of things, okay? So I do feel, like I said, with that, it represents a sense of somebody, like I said, meeting someone through work. But this also can represent, in sense of your current relationship, this can represent that this person was sent to you to help you heal. Okay. So it's almost, that's why I said the universe is meant for you guys to be together, or whenever they come in, it will be meant for you guys to be together, because this person is going to help you heal in ways that you never even thought were possible. This person could help you heal past traumas, maybe within your family. This person can be a great support system, backbone, possibly whenever it comes to your career. It could be, or this could be somebody who you can formulate a business with. Okay. On top of the Two of Cups is the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords can represent communication and can represent conflict. Okay. The Five of Swords can also possibly represent betrayal. So in other news, some of you Aquariuses are still feeling betrayed, possibly by a water sign. This person could be somebody from your past, or it could be somebody you're dealing with now. Okay. But also the Five of Swords can represent that some of you Aquariuses are a little bit too concerned, or some of you Aquariuses have too many people dipping in your relationship in terms of what their opinion on it is. Or this could be the other person. Somebody cares too much about what society thinks. It's almost one of those things where somebody could care so much about how their partner looks on the outside because they feel like society sees that as them winning in life. Okay, but that really may not even be the person for them. Okay, just keep that in mind. But I do feel like that this soulmate relationship that has formed or will form is a relationship where at the end of the day, you guys' foundation is friends first. And that's always going to win in the end, because a lot of people don't even pay attention to the fact that you still need to be friends with your partner in order to make shit work. Those days when you're just sitting on the couch and you're just like, you know what? The way you blink your eyes just pisses me the hell off. Okay? When you're just tired of them. But at the same time, you guys have that foundation, you have that friendship, so you can always get back to the love. Okay? Just from what I feel here. Sorry. After the Two of Cups is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can represent you, Aquarius, or it could possibly represent the other person you're in a relationship with. Okay, the Knight of Swords can represent, I don't know, the Knight of Swords can represent somebody who is the runner in the relationship. So it's almost like, even though there's this soulmate relationship, there's this divine timing, there's this universal pull, there's this pretty much that you guys are supposed to be in each other's life, somebody is still running away from the relationship. It could be you or it could be the other person. But also the Knight of Swords can represent a sense that if you're dealing with somebody in a relationship right now, it's too competitive. It's almost like one of those things where y'all are trying to possibly one up one another. Like, oh, look what I got. I found $5. It's just like stupid stuff. It's like petty. Okay, petty Christmas. It's just stupid. Okay, that's how I feel. And that's not going to work. So it's almost just like you guys, it's almost like in a sense, you guys may not even realize that you're being competitive with one another, but it could be one of those things where you're just trying to see who can get the furthest in life first. But if you're not in a relationship, this could represent somebody coming in to sweep you off of your feet when you least expect it. Top of the Knight of Swords, the Judgment. Yep. Somebody is always running, specifically this fire sign person, because they need to work on themselves some more. But this also can represent somebody is always running back to their past. So it's almost like if you and this person fall out, then all of a sudden you hear that this fire sign, could be a Sagittarius, by the way, this fire sign is back dealing with their ex. Or it's almost one of those things like Aquarius. It could be one of those things where maybe you're unable to let go of your ex or vice versa. Maybe they're unable to let go of their ex, whatever it is. Because the Judgment can also represent somebody needing to work on their inner self. Okay? So working on their inner self represents that they need to face issues that maybe they're too afraid to face. And that could be why somebody's always running. And you just like, look, at this point, at the rate that you keep running, I am just waiting on the day to get a call from the hospital and them tell me that you done bust your shit wide open because you always running, okay? You running so much that you about to trip and fall and you're going to hurt yourself, okay? It's almost like in a sense being that parent where you keep telling your kids, stop running. And then you just get tired of telling them to stop running. And you're like, you know what? At this point, if you bust your face, you bust your face. I already told you, you don't want to listen. Too bad. You're going to have to suffer the consequences. And I feel like that's what it is. Okay. Somebody keeps running possibly back to their past, or somebody keeps running away from dealing with their issues. It could be the fire sign, or it could be you. Next to the Knight of Swords is the Hangman. The Hangman represents a sense that it's time for you to take a step back. It's time for you to hang in suspense. It's one of those things where Aquarius, maybe you put so much into this relationship that they're not realizing how much you do or how much shit you put in the relationship. So this could be a sign that says you need to take a step back. And when you stop doing all the shit that you've been doing, then they'll notice. When you stop washing the clothes, when you stop vacuuming, when you stop cooking, and then they realize, well, damn, I ain't ate in about 6 days. I'm about close to death. You damn skippy, because I've been cooking, and you ain't been appreciating nothing. So I feel like this represents, once you take a step back and you do less, they're going to do more. It's a shitty way to take the approach to a relationship, but it's okay. Sometimes it has to happen like that. Top of the Hangman is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups represents a wish. In a sense, the Nine of Cups represents, I feel like, dreams coming true. It represents fulfillment. Some of you Aquariuses are possibly stuck on a Pisces still. Okay? And that could be you possibly running back to your past. Or it's not the fact that you run back to them again in a relationship. Maybe you just run back to them in your mind. Always thinking about them. But in a sense, I do feel like with you hanging in suspense and taking a step back, then you're going to get the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and you're going to get what you want, okay, and need. Now, next to the Hangman is the Justice. The Justice can represent the sign of Libra. The Justice card can represent divorce. The Justice card can represent court cases, court documents, law enforcement. The Justice card can represent Be careful that nobody's trying to slander your name out here. It could be in business or it could be in a love relationship. Hence, like I said, it seems like this relationship is on and off anyway. And it's almost just like somebody always runs their damn mouth about shit they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And it's almost like they try to make you look bad out here in these streets. But you are like, I'm not dying, because all that shit is falsified. And this person is just pissed off that we're in a bad place. Okay? That could be, you know what, I'm getting a sense somebody, if this is an on-off relationship, it's a sense somebody always gets mad and takes their stuff back. You know, if they bought you a car, they take the car back. You know, if they bought you jewelry, like, give me the jewelry back. It's just like, no, this is so petty. You know, it's stuff like that. Okay? But the Justice card does represent that things are going to work out the way they're supposed to work out, regardless. It also can represent divorce. Some of you guys are waiting for a divorce to go through so you can finally feel free to date again. On top of the Justice, we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, this can represent somebody's contemplating divorce or somebody is contemplating separation. It's like they're going back and forth. Do we separate? Do we stay together? Do we try to work this out? This, that, and the third. Okay, the Two of Pentacles represents juggling, represents being emotionally imbalanced. So this could possibly represent that some of you guys can feel maybe you need to take a step back from the relationship because emotionally it's just not working. Or this could represent Aquarius. Maybe you're separated from that person that takes you all the way around these different ringers. Okay, that could be a thing. And maybe time apart is what you guys need to actually realize what's in front of you. Because I totally feel like somebody's doing more in this relationship and the other person is not being appreciative of that. So, Aquarius, this has been your reading for the second part of February. If it resonated, leave me a comment below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later.